Okay. First of all, I have submitted a deep dive session for KubeCon Amsterdam. I think the deadline was January the 20th. So I submit one for I think deep dive session is for like an hour or so. So we can use it like for our discussions for various idea. We already had for the workgroup meeting. I think as usual, SIG security is the CNCF SIG security. We also have intro session and deep dive session, but those sessions are mostly for presentations. Yeah, so we mostly divide on that. Erica will be available for Amsterdam.
Probably.
Okay, great.
Like, I will hope as much as possible. And if we do get like a deep dive session in, that'll bolster my case.
Yeah. Okay. Second one. Have you like discussed anything with Justin on the cloud custodian security audit?
So last week on the SIG security call, we were discussing that it would be best for the lead to be someone who's done a previous security review. And then I would join on as a normal reviewer, and I could subsequently lead a further one. So I replied that I don't in the issue when asked, but I don't know that and someone else has come forward, or I should check in on that.
Okay, so who are the current leads?
I don't know that if someone is. Let's see.
There's a lot of reviewers, but I don't think anyone stepped up for lead.
Okay.
Issue 307. I'm not actually sure who the possible leads are.
I think maybe I can talk to Justin.
Okay, yeah.
See if yeah.
I think it's probably going to be Justin since
he
yeah,
himself only like.
So okay. Yeah, so that's where we are on that.
Yeah, I don't think we've actually heard from Justin yet, so I'm gonna wait till that happens.
Okay, I can reach out to him.
I feel very bad for cloud custodian people because I think we don't feel the urgency the way they do, and it's easy to.
Yeah, I think rubbing salt in for us is that I just saw another project go straight into the talk review without even a SIG review. So I'm
really?
Which
still
project?
wondering about what the process is. I thought it came across in my inbox. Let's see, what was it?
Did it got the SIG endorsement for that?
I don't think it did, or at least I didn't see it come across any of the SIGs.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, there have been a lot of governance changes on the TOC level, so I think that sorry, the current spirit or way to get a project into incubation or sandbox. Get into incubation is actually running through the CNCF 6 first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it was the SMI service mesh interface proposal.
Yeah, that was from Microsoft, Alibaba, those guys. So they didn't get any like the SIG runtime or any other CNCF SIG review?
I didn't see it.
Just pull some strings and get in. Okay. Well, anyways. I will reach out to Justin. Anything else we can help? Compute?
No, we're still finishing up our docs. We're hopeful to have everything done this week as far as content. There was a rough draft from some of the Capital One folk. Had some of their security folks do some
cool
threat modeling, but it felt very AWS specific. So I'm trying to rewrite that just to be actually apply to all the providers that we support. But
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we're hopeful to have things looking up, and I think we'll probably bring up in the next security SIG CNCF security SIG meeting that we're happy, we're ready. Anybody come talk to us if they need anything. Cheers.
Okay. Thank you guys. I think Erica just dropped. So anyways, let's move on. I mentioned in the last meeting, so the Linux Foundation, like core EDs were traveling through China last week. I did a pitch for the entire policy team to them during one of the meeting. I think Dan Cohen was very receptive of the notion. So I don't know. Hope they can increase some of the volume on promotion for the policy side of things. Another thing is that if any of you guys need like arrangement for CNCF webinars, I think I can help arrange that. So, so one of the things they mentioned they can help us is that they can help on like organize webinars and maybe some of the meetups or Cloud Native Days stuff. Yeah.
So Howard, is this the regular webinar series?
Yeah, I think so. This is the regular CNCF webinar.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it is like easy or difficult for you guys to get one on a specific topic. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's just
a
lot of the, I guess the slots were taken through almost like May, June. So I think I signed up for a Kyverno webinar to the first available one, but it was a little bit further out. I'll have to check.
Okay, I can reach out to the contact people we got.
Okay.
And, yeah, we can.
All right.
Like
I'll check and get back to you.
Yeah, wrap it up under the policy as a general, but we can squeeze in many projects. Yeah, let me try to do that. Oh, what is highlight? Jesus, I can't spell my name. Okay. Okay, CRD for policy violation. Any update or any like requests for the team?
Yes, Kapil, thank you for the comments that you had added. I saw those and I responded to them in the doc itself. I think we haven't seen any other comments. Not sure. I think perhaps a few meetings ago we talked about maybe reaching out to some of the other, like either OPA Gatekeeper
Okay.
or even Falco and other policy tools, right, to see if there's any comments or feedback on this. Because writing the CRD would be fairly easy, and then we can, once we have the CRD, we would, I'm assuming we'd just publish that and in some standard namespace. But I'm not sure what else we would do with that, right?
Right.
Sorry, Jim. I dropped right as you said my name.
No worries. I was just thanking you for the comments and feedback in the docs. So I added in a few responses, and I think on some of the suggestions we'll probably need a bit more follow-up and iterations.
Cool. I'll take a look.
I think also if pretty soon, I have a few comments to make, and
Okay.
maybe then we can gather. Like I think some of the SIG auth people would probably be good to bring into the conversation and would help us out.
Okay.
So going to Tim, I think, for instance, would be a good next step.
Right. Yeah, because say, for example, if we have an alternative to PSPs, and if we're creating these policy violations as a result of any workload that violates some PSP-like configuration, and here the focus obviously is not on how that's validated, but more on how it's reported back to users, right?
Another thing is, I think the sooner we can get people like example POCs using it, the better. I would necessarily wait, if possible, on the like fully, the details of namespace or exactly the thing. If we could get some examples going, and
Okay.
I think that would be super powerful.
Okay. So we have something fairly similar right now in Kyverno. I think if we could, recruit one more policy project to try and see if they can adapt to it, or write like an adapter like SMI or does for service meshes. Somehow if we can take, like, it should be possible, for example, to take Falco output and produce policy violation CRs, right?
Yeah, I think so. Well, should someone own those specific things? Or
So I think the next step could be to, we can draft the CR itself and maybe just append it to the same document and see if there's any comments on that. And meanwhile, if we get some feedback from other projects, again, we can write an adapter, but it would be nice if other projects also natively support this as an output option.
Yeah. When we can open a Kubernetes enhancement proposal, I'm like a little bit scared of it. But that could be.
Is there any precedence for doing that for custom resources though, or would that be more if you're changing any core APIs or anything like that?
Let me see. I think so. Yeah, I think, and just because GitHub's an easier place to talk, like comment on an actual.
Yeah, the CRs we could host if there's a appropriate repo instead of the document. Maybe we just put those in there and kind of have a README to explain, to capture the gist of this document.
Here, so your Kubernetes, the repo, I think it has enough documentation for how you would get going and starting it. So it says, create an issue here once you have circulated your idea to see if there's interest, set a prototype, identified people who agree to work on enhancement, and ready to be the project manager for the enhancement. That's what it says. So that one's maybe the scariest part, but it is good to have an owner. Here's I'll put it in the meeting notes. Where are we? There you go.
Okay. So, but before we do a cap, would it make sense to maybe use a folder or repo in our working group and have the CR in there? But
yeah, we could probably start commenting on a pull request in someone's fork.
Right.
Yeah, if that worked. That's the best I can think of.
All right. So then,
All right.
as a next step, what I'll do is we can draft up the CR and we'll figure out where to submit the pull request.
Cool, that'd be awesome. It'll be nice to see it as like either a Go struct or some YAML where Google Docs. I don't know why it's so horrible for like reading code or anything like that.
Right. Okay.
Right. So some of the logistics, I think this is mostly blocked by Robert. Really needing to add himself to the org member. Issue template.
Yeah, this is just housekeeping.
Yep.
We have, should update. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And also, there's I've been procrastinating on this, but I will try to update it within a week, so we can be officially incorporated. Anyways, okay, that's all the items I have for today. Anything else?
Nothing going on my side.
Okay. So then, happy early Chinese New Year to you guys.
And you as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank
Happy
you.
New Year.
So we are fighting the pneumonia here, but
Right.
it's like the there's a video game. I forgot the name, like Plague.
No, oh my God.
Well, the plot is bearing very much of the resemblance of the game. But anyways,
Doesn't sound like fun.
Yeah. The city I live in is pretty far from the source, but still, hopefully everything okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. The city was just locked down, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay.
Well, on that depressing note, but still have a happy New Year.
Yeah, happy New Year, and hopefully our panel and the deep dive session will be approved. See you guys in Amsterdam after a couple other working group meeting. Okay, see you in 2 weeks later, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right.
right.
All
Take
right.
care.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye
everyone.
bye.